How y'all doing?
Ever find it hard to concentrate for 2 hours with this 58-year-old yelling?
It get me prepared for the tough, tough crowds whenever we go in the away games. So it's pretty similar for sure. But going 2 hours of kids yelling your name and telling you the gritty, I mean, it gets tiresome.
How do you decide when to acknowledge them or not?
I mean, I don't know. I don't even know how to answer that question.
Justin, it seems like there's been kind of a rotation at DBs with new guys coming in and stuff. Anything jump out at you, particular with the new guys that have come in over the last week? Anybody stand out to you in particular going up against them?
I feel like everyone has been doing a great job just trying to play in different positions. Of course, we had the struggle of having, some DBs go down early in training camp. So, I mean, seeing the guys move around and playing in different positions and making plays in those different positions. I feel like all of them has been doing a great job and trying to overcome just being in a different environment, playing in a different space. But it's definitely kudos to them because they have been balling, and it shows out there on that practice field.
On a day like today, what are you working on? Are you working on anything new or just keeping what you have?
Well, I mean, every single day it's a chance to get better at my craft. So, there's always things for me to work on, things for me to get better at, and I just try to figure out those things throughout the day. I try to be as perfect as possible, even though I'm not perfect. But I try to come out here with the mindset of trying to chase perfection and just trying to uplift my team in any way possible, trying to be that leader, that captain of the team. So just trying to be as vocal as I can be and setting the standard for the younger guys.
Anything, we saw you take the vet day the other day, but are you doing anything kind of over time that you've adjusted to avoid what happened last year with the hamstring?
Yeah, for sure. I'm so scared for it to happen again. I've been overly cautious about it. Just trying to take care of my body in the right way. Just trying to find new ways and new things that I can implement on my day-to-day life that would better help me throughout the season. But I definitely been working on my hamstrings a little bit more and making sure that I'm, injury-proof.
Stick with you forever, or do you think you'll get to a point where you're not really thinking about it potentially happening again?
Yeah, I'll get to the point where, I feel like I'm not going to think of it again, just because I feel like I'm going to push it to where it's way strong enough for it not to happen again. So it's just all about being confident in it, just having that confidence in it to where it's not going to happen again, and I can go out there and play freely.
When you have a rest day like Wednesday, what goes into the decision to do that?
I guess they look at the amount of yards that I'm running, how much I'm running, how hard I'm running, and of course the amount of weight I'm dropping at the end of practices with this hot temperature, sweating tremendously. So just having that. I don't like to call it vet day, but having a rest day, just for me to come back out here today and give it that 100%, and just trying to monitor my body and how I'm feeling, and trying to make sure that I'm ready for week one.
What's the reaction when they do tell you need to take the day off?
I like it and I hate it at the same time, just because I never really was the type of person to take days off and have vet days. But I understand that I'm starting to get a little older, and the yards and how I'm running and the way I'm running every single day at practice, it starts to take a toll on me. So it's just taking a little step back, just resting my body for that one day, and then coming ready to go the next day.
Justin, you talk about kind of injury-proofing your hamstrings. I mean, that's an injury that has kind of been an issue for people for decades.
For sure.
What kinds of things do you do to make sure that's not going to happen again?
Taking a rest day, just like the other day. Just not overly pushing my body. Know when to turn it on, turn it off. And I just got to watch myself throughout the practices. Play at a fast pace, play very hard, and what I need to be ready for a game, but also, just take a step back, every once in a while, just to, give my body a break and just rest up a little bit.
Is trying not to open up as much on sprints? Is that kind of where you feel like you try to save it? Protect your hamstring?
So. I mean, it's just not all about just sprinting. It goes on how much are you running, how far, how long are you running. There's a lot of, science that goes behind it, but, I'm just here to play football and do what I'm told.
What have you thought of the camp that Jaylen Naylor has had?
He's balling. I'm very proud of him and excited to see what he's going to do for us for this upcoming year. I mean, every time you look around, he's catching the ball, he's making a play for us, and that's the things that we need for us. Just every once in a while, just have somebody different make a play on this team. It shows the versatility that we have on this team, that anybody can get the ball and anybody that can make a play. And I'm definitely excited for him to step up and to fill in the spot.
So did they forget who you were in the red zone? Johnny Munt, 3 targets. You got 0 targets.
Yeah, I mean it happens. Majority of those times I'm doubled or I'm tripled. In the red zone. So it's always good to see other people get shots at the red zone. It's other people on the field, so we got to spread the ball around.
Looked like Sam had a nice throw in the situational period. Looked like Theo might have even had the angle. Yeah, you kind of caught it at the last second. Did you see that coming off his arm? Or?
Yeah, we work on that play time and time again. Just in those situations where in fourth quarter, late in the game, where we needed the most. Sam threw a great ball with a crossing route and for us to continue to drive. So him throwing balls like that and us reaching all the way down there and finishing out the 2-minute drive and scoring with JA. It's just something that we're continuously trying to work on and trying to get better at. Of course, being in those situations during the game, it's going to be a lot easier when we're coming out here and practicing the way we did.
Justin, what's it like going against Josh Tellis when they're moving him all around the field? He plays 100 different positions.
Difficult, very difficult. For someone like him that can be in the box and blitzing and being down in the trenches versus now he's covering and he's being a part of the defense that that it's tough to be in. So I'm definitely excited and I'm just happy to see him come along as a cover corner and as a safety that can come down and blitz and make a disruption in the backfield.
If any kind of work do you get with McCarthy?
I'm always getting work with him. If it's not even on the field, it's after practice he's asking me different questions on what reads I'm looking at or how to better read this on just plays in general that we have throughout the practices. He's always the person that's always asking me questions and always trying to learn in any way he can. So just seeing him out here making plays and making good reads and good throws, it's great to see him perfect his craft, better and better every single day he come out here.
It's like to see him. He got a couple snaps in the red zone with the first team. What was it like seeing him in there?
Yeah, it's expected. If somebody's like him is throwing the ball the way he has and making the plays that he has, we're going to give him a chance with the ones and just see how he looks, how he going about that, how he takes it. It's definitely tough going with the guys that we go with and just trying to read everything and all of the pressure is on you. So I feel like he's doing a great job just coming along in general.
Hey, Justin, Kevin mentioned that when you got here, Adam kind of operated as a mentor to you. How important is it to you to serve as a mentor to the other receivers in this room?
Yeah, very important. I was very grateful that Adam allowed me to come in and just be a teammate that he can coach up, and I was definitely excited to come in and to play alongside Adam and to be his teammate, and for him to treat me the way he have and to be like my brother and to keep me under his wing. It was definitely something that I wasn't expecting, and I'm definitely grateful that he was that type of teammate to me. So now seeing that, I definitely had to be the same type of player on my side and my end and be that teammate that they can count on and they can talk to about anything.
A couple more here. What kind of arm does McConnell have?
he has a pretty good arm. You know, he's always acting like he has the strongest arm, but you know, he can throw it a little bit.
JJ, working with JJ McCarthy, when he gets in there, when Sam comes out, what differences do you notice maybe between the two when they're throwing it to you?
Not really too much of a difference. I mean, they're both different types of quarterback. You know, Sam is more of a vet quarterback. He likes to put touch on the ball here and there. He knows, you know, what speed he needs to throw the ball and how he needs to throw the ball. You know, JJ is still young and just wants to rip it all the time. So I guess you would just say, you know, JJ just has that strong arm and wants to get it there. Sam knows when to put a little touch on it and when to sling it when he has to. But other than that, I feel like both of them is doing a great job just being in this offense and learning this offense.